Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Supreme Master Qinghai thankfully presents Sheldrick Wildlife Trust with the Shining World Compassion Award plus $10,000 as a token of gratitude and support for this noble cause. In God's mercy, may heavens bestow all involved and rescued with love, protection, and wellness. Plus, as we read this, Supreme Master Qinghai is arranging to send $20,000 more to humbly help furthering this noble wildlife project with all love in God's benevolence. Shining World Compassion Award recipient, Sheldrick Wildlife Trust. Continue watching to learn more.
Tava Yomikum. That means good day in Arabic. Greetings, kind-hearted viewers. I'm Dina. The soulful people of Saudi Arabia send warm wishes of love, peace, and harmony in God's serene embrace. Welcome to our program, Shining World Compassion Award recipient, Sheldrick Wildlife Trust. Everywhere in the world, we can observe and be touched by acts of kindness. People from all walks of life, faiths, and cultures extend themselves beyond the call of duty to help others unconditionally. Even loving, caring animals contribute also in this noble category. Through their noble deeds, humanity as a whole is elevated. To commend virtuous actions and encourage more people to be inspired by their examples, Supreme Master Qinghai has lovingly created a series of awards, including the Shining World Leadership Award, Shining World Compassion Award, Shining World Hero and Heroine Awards, Shining World Honesty Award, Shining World Protection Award, Shining World Intelligence Award, and Shining World Invention Award, etc. etc. These awards are to recognize some of the most exemplary, generous, caring, and courageous people who walk amongst us, as well as heroic, beautiful animal co-inhabitants whose acts are worthy of praise and gratitude. Elephants and rhinos are smart, nurturing, self-aware, gentle giants who, like us, form deep family bonds. Regarded in many cultures as symbols of good fortune, wisdom, loyalty, vitality, strength, and deep spiritual divinity. They also play a key role in helping to maintain the ecosystems and rich biodiversity of the areas they inhabit. However, in recent years, these treasured species are facing the greatest threat of survival due to ivory poaching, habitat destruction, and human-wildlife conflict. Devastatingly, at least 20,000 elephants are killed each year in Africa for their tusks. Today, there are an estimated 400,000 elephants and 27,000 rhinos remaining in Africa and Asia, compared to approximately 12 million elephants and 500,000 rhinos a century ago. This level of decline is heartbreaking. In today's show, we are honored to speak with Mr. Rob Brantford, Executive Director of the pioneering family-based conservation organization, the Sheldrick Wildlife Trust, whose mission is to protect wildlife and create a safe and bright future in which humans and wildlife can thrive together.
The trust in Kenya was established 40 years ago by Dame Daphne Sheldrick in memory of her husband, conservationist David Sheldrick, who was the founder warden of a vast national park known as Tsavo. Daphne created the trust so that she could find ways and means to care for and provide for orphaned animals, specifically and best known elephants, but also rhinos, many types of antelopes, essentially any animal in need of help.
The Sheldrick Wildlife Trust has not only been successful in rescuing orphaned elephants who have lost their families, but their care of them extends to when they are released into the wild, guarding their habitats so they may roam freely and safely.
The Orphans Project is the core of what we do, and we've managed to return over 150 elephants to the wild, with another 97 in our care right now. So that's almost 250 elephant lives saved, thanks to the Sheldrick Wildlife Trust. Once those elephants go wild, we have aerial surveillance teams, we have planes, helicopters that scour the landscape looking for any illegal activity and looking for any injured animals, so that we can then send in our mobile veterinary teams who can treat animals in the field for all sorts of ailments, arrow wounds, spear wounds, snare wounds. And then beyond that, we've got our Saving Habitats project, which is about securing habitats, key habitats for wildlife, whether these are groundwater forests or sort of water catchment towers, so that we're protecting land and there will always be land for animals to roam free.
Mr. Brantford shared with us some wonderful insights into the divine intelligence of elephants.
Some of the amazing things that we've seen from our work, which we've then shared with the world, like the orphans that we raised them, and once they reach about 12, 13 years of age, they go back to the wild. Many of them will go off and have a wild-born baby, so they're mating with the wild elephants. And on the day of the birth of their baby, they will come back to the keepers that raised them, so that those keepers can see these babies and be a part of that celebration of life, very much as in human society. When someone has a baby, friends and family all come together to celebrate it. It's exactly the same, but these elephants, we might not have seen them for months, and they will come back and it's kind of like, look, here's our baby, look what I've done. And we get to join that celebration.
How fascinating these beautiful elephants are. Esteemed viewers, we will now pause a moment to pray for the well-being of our co-inhabitant friends and our planet. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to our program, Shining World Compassion Award recipient, Sheldrick Wildlife Trust. Deeply grateful for their life-saving work, Supreme Master Qinghai presented Mr. Rob Brantford and the Sheldrick Wildlife Trust the Shining World Compassion Award and a humble contribution of $10,000.
It is with great admiration and gratitude that we present to the Sheldrick Wildlife Trust the Shining World Compassion Award for rescuing, saving, and nurturing wildlife. This award is presented in recognition of the Trust's extraordinary pioneering conservation work, leading the world as the most successful orphaned elephant rescue and rehabilitation program, with over 240 orphans raised and thousands of veterinary cases attended. The Sheldrick Wildlife Trust has a long and illustrious lineage within the family. Firstly, world-renowned conservationist Major David Sheldrick was credited for transforming Tsavo into Kenya's largest and most famous national park. In his memory, your late mother, Dame Daphne, an internationally recognized authority on wildlife, founded the trust. Now, your brilliant talents have made it one of the pioneering conservation organizations for wildlife and habitat protection in East Africa, specializing mostly in caring for elephants. By focusing on a single species, the trust has become multifaceted, enlisting the support of a broad range of government departments, organizations, and locals to reverse past effects and prevent future negative impacts, ensuring the continued survival of one of God's most majestic creatures. Heaven bless your loving hearts to ensure continued success in saving precious animals' lives. For 4 decades of exemplary conservation efforts guarding habitats and wildlife, for stellar anti-poaching techniques and innovative ways using technology to save animals, and for your benevolent charity and wisdom, we hereby applaud and celebrate the great compassionate deeds of the Sheldrick Wildlife Trust. In God's mercy, may heavens bestow all involved and rescued with love, protection, and wellness. With great honor, love, and blessings in God's grace. Supreme Master Ching Hai.
Thank you so much. It's a great privilege to accept this award from Supreme Master Ching Hai on behalf of the Sheldrick Wildlife Trust and Angela Sheldrick, the daughter of David and Daphne. We feel very humbled to have our work recognised globally. Ultimately, we don't do this work for awards, no one does, but it's a testament to the success of our project that the work that we're doing has been recognised.
On behalf of Supreme Master Ching Hai, we would like to present this check for $10,000 to Sheldrick Wildlife Trust to you to continue your noble work in saving the animals.
Thank you so much. It's such an honour to receive this check. Considerable funds, a very generous donation which will empower us to be there for orphan baby elephants in need. My message to Supreme Master Ching Hai and to the viewers of this program is essentially, please keep doing what you're doing. You have an obvious compassion and love for our planet. You understand the importance of peace between species and the importance of protecting species and protecting life. All life has value. So I'm encouraged by what I understand of Supreme Master Ching Hai, and I hope that everyone continues that message of compassion, peace and love, because it's very much at the core of what the Sheldrick Trust stands for, and it's why we're so honoured to receive this award today.
Plus, as we read this, Supreme Master Ching Hai is arranging to send $20,000 more to humbly help furthering this noble wildlife project with all love in God's benevolence.
Supreme Master Ching Hai is deeply grateful to the beloved God for all the financial help, comfort and support to the afflicted and needy and or any good cause over the years as a humble vessel for hers, neutral term for hers, compassion and love toward his precious children. To learn more about the Sheldrick Wildlife Trust, please visit sheldrickwildlifetrust.org. Insightful viewers, thank you for your empathetic company today for the Shining World Compassion Award recipient, Sheldrick Wildlife Trust. May peace be with all beings on our planet and heaven's blessings.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/SWA.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/SWA.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/SWA.
Acara kami menyediakan banyak bahasa. Silakan lihat suprememastertv.com/schedule dan suprememastertv.com/SWA.